I mean, what? Ooh, that's so good. Hey guys, welcome back. So got Friday favorites and Fooeys for you today, and I have got some fun things to share with y'all, a little bit of fall kind of feeling makeup, but then also I've been really into a pinky sort of a cheek, so that's a little bit of a random combo. And all of my favorites are revisited things, like revisited favorites from my collection, and all affordable goodies. So yeah, some fun things to chat about this week. If you are new here, my name is Leslie. Welcome. I love to do favorites videos, new at the drugstore, reviews, get ready with me's, empties, just a lot of fun stuff here on my channel. So if you're new, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button and stuck around for a while. I'd love to have you here on my channel. So yeah, we were chatting about favorites, so let's get to it. Okay, so for eyeshadow, I have a couple of favorites, couple of little, well, is this considered a palette? I was gonna say a couple of palettes. I would say, yeah, it's a little quad palette, a little mini palette. So yeah, I've got a couple here. I'm babbling already. This is the CoverGirl True Naked Desert Heat palette. This is beautiful and perfect for fall. It's not my absolute favorite formula of shadow, like it's kind of a softer sort of a formula, but it's still really pretty, very workable. I love this shade right here. I have this on the inner corners of my eyes, and I feel like that paired with a really pretty coppery shade. I'm not wearing these others today, but I did wear them together. They work really well. Something about this combo I think just looks so fiery. I don't know how to describe it. It's like that combo of kind of this dark coppery, fiery sort of color, and then this, you know, kind of light catching lighter shade. I think it's so pretty. I have to swatch this one because this is beautiful and probably, I was gonna say probably my favorite from the palette, but I would say this one's my favorite. And then I'll swatch this darker shade. These are all really pretty shades. I mean, you've got lots of options for a great everyday eye look, but especially for fall, if you like those kind of coppery, fiery sort of looks for fall, this palette will definitely get you there. I mean, I don't know if you can see, just, you know, kind of a little bit soft, but just don't get too much on your brush, tap off your brush, and then you're fine. And it's still really pretty. And they're definitely pigmented. They're just softer. Like this dark brown is so pretty, and it almost has almost a hint, that got really big, that swatch there, wow, what happened there? It's almost got like a purpley undertone. It's a very cool tone, deep brown, so pretty. Really beautiful, but look how pigmented that is. Just a really rich color. That's beautiful. And that coppery shade, I didn't even swatch the two that I'm actually wearing, which is this one and this one. I'm wearing the blending shades. There they are. So, so pretty. I'm impressed with it. I think it's good. And I feel like when this, well, I don't know when this first came out, but when I discovered it, I wasn't aware that it had even come out. So it's kind of a little fun surprise to go, oh, the Desert Heat palette, what is this? And then I really ended up liking it. So yeah, if you're looking for a good, affordable palette for fall, I think this is a good option. And then even more affordable is this little tiny quad from e.l.f. I absolutely love these little bite-sized eyeshadows. They just are so good. I would say one of the best eyeshadow formulas at the drugstore. They're just amazing. And this one is Pumpkin Pie. This is perfect for fall. And this is a nice kind of richer, deeper fall palette because, you know, none of the shades in here are lighter. It's kind of that mid-tone to deeper sort of a color story, which is really beautiful. So if you're wanting more of the bronzy sort of look, you've got these two, and then you've got these two from the more kind of like coppery kind of look. But these are crazy pigmented. So, so good. The mattes blend really easily. They wear well. And then the metallic-y shades, I mean, they look like melted metal without any kind of a setting spray. But then you can, I mean, what? That's so good. It shocks me every time. I get really excited about makeup. But I mean, look, so pigmented, and that is without setting spray. So you can use it with some setting spray too and kick it up even more. It is beautiful. So I have a little bit of this on my kind of lid right here, and then I have a little bit of this kind of on the outer corner. I feel like the swatch is looking a little bit kind of lighter and brighter than it looks on me. I feel like it looks a little bit deeper, like closer to this color, not that deep, but closer to that color. Just kind of more of a deeper bronze, but just absolutely beautiful. So amazing. You can't beat it for, I think these are $3 or $4. They're just the best. My favorites are Cream and Sugar, I think it's called, and then Love You a Latte, I think it's called. Those two right there are like my favorite perfect everyday eyeshadow palettes, because Love You a Latte is all matte, so perfect to pair with other things or just by itself. And then Cream and Sugar is just this beautiful neutral palette with a really pretty light shade, kind of close to the light shade in this one. I'm babbling. These are good. Y'all probably know if you've tried them. Now, I don't know why I just suddenly grabbed 4 pink blushes, because usually this time of year I'm really into just very neutral blushes that kind of go with the fall makeup look, but for some reason I was just feeling like pink blush. So I grabbed some pink blushes to play with from my collection. So first off is the L'Oreal True Match blush in C34, which is Tender Rose. I really, really like these blushes. Now the formula on them for most of the shades, I think I have 4. And I would say overall, most of them are that formula that kind of has to be built up. But I really like that about them, because if you just want like a soft, everyday, not over the top makeup look, these are really, really good for that, because they can be built up. Like, that didn't take that much to build that up. And then it just ends up looking so beautiful on the cheeks. They have this kind of soft glow to them that is so flattering, really forgiving. It's not this kind of textured sort of look. It's just this beautiful, soft, light-catching glow that I think is really youthful and gorgeous on the cheeks. So I love these blushes. Baby Blossom is probably my very favorite. It's kind of a lighter, just very sweet kind of baby doll pink. And then this one is gorgeous. And I think it does work really well for a fall makeup look that is kind of more on the plummy burgundy side, but I think it's also works with, you know, what I'm wearing right now. So yeah, it's just so good. Such a great formula. This one is so spring summer. At least, I mean, that's what I kind of think of when I look at this blush, but for some reason I think I've been really liking it right now. And you know what I do if I have kind of a blush and an eyeshadow that I want to kind of tie together a little bit more? I'll just take a little tiny bit of the blush and put it in my crease. So that's what I did today. And it gives this little bit of a tint that kind of pulls in that blush color. So yeah, I don't know. I wanted to wear a pink blush this week. This is the Milani blush in Dulce Pink. So it's one of their baked powder blushes. And this is such a gorgeous, glowy pink blush. Oh my goodness. But it's very warm pink. So it's not that super bubblegum pink, baby doll pink. It's definitely more of a peachy pink, but look how much beautiful glow that has. It just catches the light so beautifully. Ooh, it's so good. I feel like it's pretty forgiving on the cheeks, but it does have quite a bit of glow. If you're more concerned about texture on your cheeks, I would go with this one. I feel like this is a little bit more forgiving, whereas this one has a little bit more of that metallic sheen that can tend to grab onto that texture. I have more texture on this cheek, so I kind of have to be light-handed with this one, but I still love it. I think it's so pretty, and you can kind of put it higher on your cheekbones and use it kind of almost like a blush highlighter in one. It's stunning. They're great. And last up for lips. Ooh, I love, love, love this lip color. I love the color. I feel like it's a pretty unique one, and then I think the formula is so comfortable and good. So this is one of the Wet n Wild Cloud Pout Marshmallow Lip Mousse. This formula is so good. If you like a moussey sort of a lip product that doesn't set down completely, but that stays a lot more comfortable than a typical liquid lipstick, I think you'd really, really like these if you haven't tried them yet. And you have to be okay with the scent. I think they smell amazing, but they do have quite a strong, sweet cupcake sort of a scent to it. It smells amazing to me, but it is fairly strong. So there is the packaging on it. That's super cute. It has kind of a curvy doe foot applicator on it. And then let me swatch this color for you. This is so beautiful. I would describe it kind of as like a rose wine. I think this is amazing. And I think it's one of those colors that really can work for spring and summer, but also really well for fall too. Because it kind, it can tie in with those coppery sort of eye looks. It can tie in with a burgundy sort of an eye look, a purpley sort of an eye look. So very, very good for fall. Lots of different ways that you could pair it with a makeup look. Really beautiful. And yeah, it never really fully sets down. So if you touch it, I mean, it is going to transfer, but I find it to be really comfortable, very flattering looking on this, on the skin. That's what I say about blush. On the lips, because it just doesn't accentuate dry patches, because it has a little bit more of that hydration and moussey sort of a texture. So good, really affordable. Yeah, I would say one of my favorite lip products in the drugstore, because it's just a unique, really good, really comfortable formula. And this kind of pretty, warm, rosy wine color. So pretty. Okay guys, so those are all my favorites. So hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please hit a thumbs up if you did. Let me know down below what you've been loving, or maybe not so much loving. Let me know what you've been up to recently. I would love to hear that. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!